Well, Sheffield United striker Oli McBurnie walked away from Nottingham Magistrates Court around 20 minutes ago with a big smile on his face, having been cleared of one charge of assault by beating this afternoon. McBurnie himself was subjected to questioning both from the defence and the prosecution throughout the course of the morning here in the East Midlands. The prosecution's case very much rested on the fact that in that Championship playoff second leg against Nottingham Forest in May, that the red mist had come down for Oli McBurnie and he had assaulted 27-year-old Nottingham Forest fan George Brinkley, who Brinkley himself said McBurnie had targeted him after banter between the pair earlier on in the night. But during the course of questioning from the prosecution, they said the red mist came down, didn't it? No, your attitude was, I'm going to have it with a Nottingham Forest fan, to which McBurnie replied, I was just coming back from one of the worst injuries I've had. Did you think I'd make my injury worse with a fan? You don't know me very well. I'm a nice guy. I take my career seriously to provide for my family. I'm 90 kilograms and 6'4". Ask anyone I've played against if there was contact. There'd have been signs of contacting. As for the defence's case, well, they said that Oli McBurnie was just losing his balance. He was wearing a protective boot on his left foot that night due to the injury he'd suffered, and that the consistency of the evidence given by 3 witnesses yesterday who all claimed they'd seen Oli McBurnie stamp on George Brinkley, including Mr Brinkley himself, was inconsistent. And in his summing up at the end, the district judge, Leo Piles, said this: George Brinkley as a witness, what he described and what is reality seems to diverge. Mr Brinkley seems to think that he's entitled to say what he wants. For someone who is so wedded to his phone, you have to ask the question why he doesn't photograph his bruises, and concluded that the incident was not reported to police until after the video went viral. There were also an exchange of messages sent between Mr McBurnie and Mr Brinkley and someone else on social media, where Brinkley had said that McBurnie was a scumbag, karma will come your way, I wish death on you and your family. And in another message, he had said that he was only in it for the payout, which caused the defence to describe him as disingenuous and that he'd been over-egging the pudding throughout. So for all those things combined, that is why the district judge dismissed the case against Oli McBurnie this afternoon, and he walked out of here in Nottingham as a free man.
And when the verdict came, how did McBurnie react?
Well, he went straight outside with his defence team. His partner was here in court today, as well as Sheffield United's player liaison officer. He had a big smile on his face. I had a quick chance to chat to him away from camera before he made his way away from Nottingham Magistrates Court. He said he was relieved during the district judge's summing up. It looked pretty clear it was heading towards him being found not guilty, but he didn't know. He was a little bit concerned at one point as to whether there may be a twist, but he is relieved and now able to continue his playing career. Sheffield United as well have released a statement themselves in the last few minutes, which reads as so: Sheffield United is pleased to note today's verdict at Nottingham Magistrates Court with regards to Oliver McBurnie. Oliver, his legal representatives and officials at the club are disappointed that he was forced to stand trial after the traumatic scenes at Nottingham Forest City Ground on Tuesday, the 17th of May 2022, when Oliver's teammate Billy Sharp was violently assaulted. Blades manager Paul Heckingbottom has spoke openly about the dangers of supporters invading the pitch, with the fixture at Nottingham just one of a number of high-profile incidents. Additionally, he has written letters to the Football Association, the English Football League, the Professional Footballers Association, with regards to the safety of players in their place of work, and is keen to see further action in this area. It was one of a number of unsavoury incidents towards the end of last season, with pitch invasions particularly surrounding playoff matches, and Oli McBurnie was in the heat of that and in the eye of the storm at the City Ground in May, but today found not guilty of assault by beating.